It has come to that time of year, folks. The Oscars/Academy Award nominations are about to start. It's 5 in the morning. I'm tired as fuck and I got zero sleep. Plus I got work in a couple hours. I'm gonna feel grumpy. It's gonna happen. I can feel it just happening later on. I'm gonna be so grumpy to people. So before this whole nomination ceremony kicks off, it's always nice to speculate which films are gonna get recognized for their certain category. I'm not gonna cover every single category, but just the ones I can think of on the top of my head. It's been a pretty interesting year when it comes to like the world of film, but films like La La Land, Moonlight, Manchester by the Sea, that's definitely getting some major love when it comes to directing, cinematography, acting, directing, just all those high prestigious awards. I think all like those three films are gonna get recognized the most. Like for directing, I want to see Martin Scorsese get a nomination for Silence and Mel Gibson get nominated for Hacksaw Ridge. And for cinematography, hopefully Silence gets nominated and possibly The Neon Demon or The Witch, just throwing a couple of oddballs out there. When it comes to like foreign films, definitely Tony Erdmann, Elle, and possibly The Handmaiden. The animated feature, probably Zootopia. Oh shit. Thank you for waking me up, phone, okay? Anyway, I was saying, Zootopia, Moana, My Life as a Zucchini, and possibly, well, actually no, it's gonna happen, Kubo and the Two Strings. Those films are probably gonna get nominated. Meryl Streep is obviously gonna get nominated for Florence Foster Jenkins because she's Meryl Streep. Everybody loves Meryl Streep, especially people in the Academy Award. They just have a massive boner for Meryl Streep. But one thing that they just need to get right is Andrew Garfield getting nominated for either Silence or Hacksaw Ridge. Possibly Silence, but he had an incredible year this year. Please, let him get nominated. I mean, we'll just have to wait and see because I'm just waiting for another dick poop to happen. Just watching the nominations, they call out Kenneth Lonergan's name. Oh, Best Director for Manchester by the Sea, Kenneth Bonergan. Oh, I'm sorry, Lonergan. We'll just have to wait and see. But I'm just gonna stop talking. Let's just get started. It's gonna start in like 4 minutes.
Being nominated felt like...
Oh, finally, fucking started, okay.
It was exciting.
Legal high?
I guess I just flipped out over it.
It's kind of like when a piñata breaks open and everything comes spilling out.
People are like, I feel I'm so humbled by this moment.
Getting nominated for an award is like a piñata spilling out?
Completely shocking.
Really proud. You don't get moments like that every day. That was a moment in time, for sure.
Cool, alright.
The Academy Awards you think you know, that's not how it's always been. In 1929, there were no nominations, and the winners were announced in advance. So today we're going to change things up again, and we're going to invite past Oscar nominees and winners to help welcome this new class.
Oh, okay.
I was
something new.
Part of that small selected group of
I guess it's recorded, not really a live ceremony.
The nominees for supporting actor are...
That was fuck. That was quick.
Mahershala Ali in Moonlight.
Alright, Moonlight.
Jeff
Cool.
Bridges in Hell.
Jeff Bridges. Okay, cool. He was great in the movie.
Hedges in
Lucas
Manchester
Hedges.
by the Sea.
I heard some things
Dev
about him.
Patel in Lion.
Dev Patel, okay.
And Michael Shannon.
Whoa,
in
holy shit!
Nocturnal
Michael
Night.
Shannon, he's getting recognized for his performance.
The
Wow.
nominees for cinematography.
What about Aaron Taylor Johnson? But
Arrival.
Arrival,
La La Land.
Silence. Okay, cool. La La Land,
Lion.
Silence,
Moonlight.
Silence.
And Silence.
Yes. Okay, cool. Sweet.
And I just burst into tears and said, oh, I've just been nominated for an Oscar. Then she put the tray down and she said, give us a hug.
Documentary
Okay.
feature. Fire at Sea.
It's weird how they did that.
I Am Not Your Negro.
Okay, either Tickled
Life
or the 13th.
Animated.
Cool.
OJ, Made in America.
Okay, OJ Made in America.
And 13th.
Okay, Ava DuVernay. I mean, I heard a lot of great things about the 13th.
Best
Still
documentary
need to see
short
that, but
subject. Extremis.
Extremis.
4.1 miles. Joe's
Okay.
Violin.
Okay.
Watani, My Homeland.
Okay.
And The White Helmets.
I've heard a lot about the White Helmets. The most
We
out of
are fortunate. And of course,
Okay, Ken
you should
Watanabe.
have fun with
Awesome,
all
sweet.
of- The focus should be back to making films. Good films.
Thank you.
The nominees for
That's a
foreign
great message.
language
Make some
film
great films,
are
god damn it.
Land
weird.
of Mine. From Denmark.
Like a Tony
A Man
Erdmann or
Called
Elle.
Uva, from Sweden.
Okay?
The Salesman. From Iran.
I've heard of the salesman.
Tana. From Australia. Tony Erdmann.
Sweet.
From Germany.
Tony Erdmann. That's getting nominated.
The
Good for
nominees
you guys.
for live action short are
Anamise antérieure. La femme et le TGV. Silent Nights. Sing. And
Okay.
Time Code.
I haven't seen any of them.
When I heard my name,
slacking
I
on
think
those.
the best moment of my life. The
Love her,
nominees
hate her.
for
She's
lead actor are
she's a sweetheart.
Casey Affleck.
Casey
in
Affleck.
Manchester by the Sea.
Okay.
Andrew Garfield.
Sweet
in
Andrew
Hacksaw
Garfield.
Ridge.
Sweet for Hacksaw.
Ryan
Silent? Okay.
Gosling.
Thought it was better
in
than
La
Silence.
La Land.
Ryan Gosling. Cool.
Viggo Mortensen.
Wow.
in
Okay. Cool.
Captain
He's getting
Fantastic.
recognition for that
And
role.
Denzel Washington in Fences.
Okay. Good choices,
The
I think.
nominees for sound editing are
Okay.
Arrival.
Sure. La La Land or
Deepwater Horizon.
okay.
Hacksaw Ridge.
La La Land or Star
La La
Wars.
Land.
Okay.
And Sully.
Okay. Kind
the nominees for sound mixing
of
are
fucked me up. Okay, you can make it up for this one,
Arrival.
right?
Hacksaw
Arrival.
Ridge.
Saw Ridge.
La La Land.
Okay.
Rogue One. A Star
Sweet.
Wars story.
All right. Cool. Star Wars has always been great in
13
sound.
Hours. The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Guillermo,
also
bring us
one
Hellboy
that,
3, please. We
take
need
your
that.
banner. The nominees for production design are
Arrival. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Really?
Hail Caesar.
Okay. Hail Caesar,
La
cool.
La
All
Land.
right.
And
La La Land.
Passengers.
the
Passengers.
nominees for visual effects
Okay.
are
Deepwater Horizon.
Doctor Strange or
Doctor Strange.
oh shit. Okay,
The
cool.
Jungle Book.
Jungle Book, cool.
Kubo and the Two Strings.
Rogue One.
And Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
Star Wars has been great with technical stuff, visuals and
We're
sound.
making
That's
a
like
big
the
show.
thing.
Costume design. Allied.
Okay.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
That's what we cost. La La Land.
Florence Foster Jenkins.
La La Land.
Jackie.
La La Land.
And La La Land.
Cool. They had some awesome costumes.
Makeup
Each one was like
hairstyling.
unique
A
in its own
Man
way.
Called
It's great.
Uva. Star Trek Beyond.
Whoa, Star
and
Trek Beyond.
Suicide Squad.
Why do we have to mention Suicide
Score
Squad
or
in the
music
Academy
in a
Awards?
film, no, that's what's driving your emotion. That is powerful. The nominees
Did she
for
watch
original
Jaws?
score are
Yo.
Jackie. Mika Levy. La La Land. Justin Hurwitz.
Would have figured La La Land.
Lion. Dustin
musical.
O'Halloran and Hauschka.
Okay.
Moonlight. Nicholas Britell.
Maybe Arrival?
And
Like it?
Passengers.
Okay.
Thomas Newman.
Alright. Weird. I would have picked Arrival for
the
Johan
nominees for
Johansson.
original song are
Audition. The Fools Who Dream
Okay.
from La La Land.
City of Stars.
Can't Stop the Feeling from Trolls.
Good catchy song. City
of
Stars?
Stars from La La Land.
Sweet. Okay.
The Empty Chair from Jim, the James Foley story.
Okay.
How Far I'll Go.
Oh,
from
cool.
Moana.
Not You're Welcome? I thought You're Welcome was a lot better song. Alright.
Stay tuned for part 2 of the announcements, returning shortly.
Yeah, I think. Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on a second. Pause this. Yeah, I think it's kind of weird how they're doing this. It's just like they bring in actors who not recently, have won an Academy Award at some point in their life, and they'll just kind of talk about what's going on with like related to the certain subject and the certain nomination, and they'll just immediately cut over to like the actual nominations. I'm like, wait a second. It just like. It felt too fast. It felt too forced. It was weird. But the biggest surprise for me was Michael Shannon getting nominated for Nocturnal Animals. I thought it was definitely going to go to Aaron Taylor Johnson. I thought he killed it in that role. Like, he won a Golden Globe, and he didn't get nominated for an Oscar. I mean, I like Michael Shannon in Nocturnal Animals. Very well deserving. Another one, of course, La La Land getting all the musical awards because La La Land's musical, and Star Wars getting nominated for all the technical stuff like the sound mixing. What's sound? Yeah, sound mixing and visual effects, because that's always been like their forte when it comes to like the Academy stuff. Even like back in the original Star Wars, which in fact got nominated for Best Picture and probably never gonna happen again. They're kind of like jumbling all these certain categories all up. I feel like it's very unorganized. I don't like this format that they're doing. It's kind of, I don't like it. It's kind of weird. Wow, You're Welcome didn't get nominated for Best Original Song. How Far Will God? That's a good song, but come on, You're Welcome. It's so catchy. Love it.
The nominees for original screenplay are
Just do the Joe Pesci approach. Hey, thank you
Hell or
guys.
High
Yeah.
Water. Taylor Sheridan.
Okay, cool. Hail High Water. La La
La
Land.
La Land.
Cool.
Damien Chazelle. The Lobster. Yorgos Lanthimos.
Sweet, The Lobster.
Efilos Filippo.
Awesome. I'm so glad I got
Manchester by
nominated.
the Sea.
So glad The
Kenneth
Lobster got
Lonergan,
nominated. Alright.
And 20th Century Women.
Okay.
Mike Mills.
Awesome. I'm happy for The Lobster. That was one of the most original sci-fis I recently
The
watched
nominees
that.
for adapted
Great.
screenplay are
Arrival. Eric Heiserer.
Maybe Nocturnal Animals?
Fences. August Wilson.
Okay. Nocturnal Animals?
Hidden Figures. Alison Schroeder
Cool.
and Theodore Melfi. Lion. Luke Davies.
Nocturnal
and
Animals.
Moonlight. Barry Jenkins.
Okay.
And Terrell Alvin McCraney.
I guess.
The nominees for animated feature are
Kubo and the Two Strings.
Oh, shit. Alright, cool. Off to a great
Moana.
start. Moana. Great.
My Life as a Zucchini.
My Life is a Zucchini.
The
Zootopia.
Red Turtle.
The Red Turtle?
and
Sweet. Okay.
Zootopia.
Zootopia. Yeah, that was an easy. That was an easy
the
category.
nominees for animated short are
Blind Vaisha.
What about the one,
Borrowed Time.
what was it called?
Pear Cider and Cigarettes.
That's not it.
Pearl. And Piper.
It was Piper. The one with the bird in the ocean. That was great animation.
For me, it was hella easy. Here are some more of this year's nominations.
Okay.
Actress in a supporting role. Viola Davis in Fences.
Viola Davis. Okay.
Naomi Harris in Moonlight.
Okay, good. Good.
Nicole
Okay.
Kidman in Lion.
Figured.
Octavia Spencer in Hidden Figures.
Okay.
And Michelle Williams in Manchester by the Sea.
I think that might go to Michelle Williams or
Film editing.
Naomi Harris.
Arrival. Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw,
Hell
great
or High
editing.
Water.
La La Land?
La La Land.
Okay, cool.
And
Great editing.
Moonlight.
Moonlight. And Moonlight. Okay, some pretty cool categories.
and the nominees for lead actress are
Isabelle Huppert in Elle.
Okay.
Ruth Negga in Loving.
Wow, really? For Loving?
Natalie Portman
Cool.
in Jackie.
She's probably gonna win.
Emma Stone in La La Land.
Emma Stone, I love you in La La Land,
And
but it's probably gonna go to
Meryl
Natalie.
Streep in Florence Foster Jenkins.
What's up with Meryl Streep always getting nominated, man? I get it, she's Meryl Streep, she's a great actress, but
Directing. Arrival. Denis Villeneuve.
give someone else a chance. Shit.
Hacksaw Ridge. Mel Gibson.
Shit, okay. Mel Gibson
La
and
La
Denis
Land.
Villeneuve.
Damien Chazelle.
Damien, Sweet,
Manchester by the Sea.
Kenneth Lonergan,
Kenneth Lonergan.
Michael Scorsese?
And Moonlight. Barry Jenkins.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. Wow, no more than Scorsese for...
filmmakers and fans. And
That's
to
a huge
everyone who's
upset.
inspired
Okay.
by movies and loves them as much as
He
we
directed
do.
the
Thank
shit
you
out of
so much
Silence.
for
Damien
being
Bashir,
here.
what
I'm
a
especially
sweet...
honored to help announce this year's nominees for Best Picture.
La La
Arrival.
Land, Moonlight, Arrival.
Fences.
Wow, okay. Rivals. Fences.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Okay.
Hell or High Water.
Wow, okay. Hello,
Hidden
High Water.
Figures.
Alright.
La La Land.
La La Land.
Lion.
Okay.
Manchester by the Sea.
And Moonlight.
Moonlight.
Okay. Yep. Possibly it's gonna go to Moonlight.
Congratulations.
Alright, cool. Alright, I get it, guys. Wow, there's a lot of couple upsets that we had this Academy Award nominations. Because first off, Martin Scorsese not getting nominated for Silence. That's atrocious, man. I mean, he directed the fucking shit out of Silence, and he didn't get no recognition or anything from it. Like, I know Silence got nominated for Best Cinematography, but not Best Directing from the Martin Scorsese. Like, I understand Meryl Streep, she's just a fantastic actress, but her getting nominated and everything else, not really giving, like, anybody else a chance because she's Meryl Streep. Come on, man, that's absolutely crazy. But I just got a nomination, not a nomination, I got nominated for Best Idiot on YouTube. But I got a notification on my phone. La La Land just secured 14 Oscar nominations. It's matching the all-time record. That is insane. Can you imagine if it won every single award? That will be the movie that will win the most Academy Awards. I believe it's tied between 3 movies? It's either 3 or 2. I know Titanic and Ben-Hur. Yeah, 3. And Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. Those are the movies that are tied for 11 Academy Award wins. So imagine if La La Land were to win every single one. what I think it's gonna win is definitely Best Original Song, maybe Best Director. I think that might go to like Barry Jenkins or something. But all the music stuff and all the possibly technical stuff, maybe sound editing, will go to La La Land. But other categories like I said, Best Picture or Best Cinematography, I think that might go to Silence. Moonlight might win Best Picture and all that nonsense and great stuff. Well, great stuff, nonsense. It doesn't really make sense. It's 5 in the morning. Give me a break. Kind of upset that Nocturnal Animals didn't get nominated for a Best Adapted Screenplay. That's one upset that I have. Acting was pretty rock solid, I think. I'm glad that Andrew Garfield got nominated in like Hacksaw Ridge, but I personally think that he was a lot better in Silence. His character was just completely different from beginning to end. And Hacksaw Ridge, I mean, he was great. He tackled like a really great Southern accent, but I just think that he had a great character study type of acting ability in Silence. But also, like, I'm also happy for Villeneuve getting nominated for Best Director. Like, he's getting some recognition. Damien Chazelle, Kenneth Lonergan, Barry Jenkins. Like I said, no, Martin Scorsese, come on, man. In terms of like Best Actress, I think that's gonna go to Natalie Portman. As much as I love Emma Stone in La La Land, Natalie Portman's definitely gonna get that. Best Picture, that's definitely gonna go to Moonlight. As much as I love Hell or High Water, Hacksaw Ridge, and La La Land, especially Arrival, I'm surprised that got nominated, like a sci-fi. It's crazy. But Moonlight's definitely gonna get it. But honestly, man, this new format that they're doing, instead of like a live ceremony, I don't dig it at all, man. Like, if we're being absolutely serious here, it just felt so rushed and so not well put together. These actors we would be talking about some experience or just something random, and then like, oh, here's the nominations for Best Supporting Actor. And I'm like, wait a second, I thought we were talking about your experience. I thought it was one of the weirdest things that they've probably ever done. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my reactions to the Oscar nomination ceremony. I mean, there are quite a lot of upsets this year, just like every year. Mine, for me personally, was Martin Scorsese for Silence. Like I said, he directed the shit out of the movie and he didn't get recognition. That is absolutely crazy. But I want to know what you guys think of this year's ceremony. Did you probably predict what could get nominated? What do you want to see win? I just want to know what your list of Academy Award wins down below. Also, let me know if you like the new format, because me personally, I hated it, man. It was weird. But as always, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all that social media shit down below. Keep in contact with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as always, guys, may the force be with you. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm tired.